Hello, welcome to Pause Practice Play. Thank you so much for being here today, whether you're catching this live or on the replay. Today, I'll be guiding a brief, about a 15-minute hair yoga practice. So feel free to bring in a chair, preferably a chair with no arms so that you have some freedom to move your arms or drop your arms down alongside your body. But we will start feet planted firmly on the ground, palms resting on your thighs. And try to keep this a little bit more in control there. And we'll just start with a few deep breaths, about 3 deep breaths in and out through your nose. So as you breathe in, filling up your belly, feel that expands through front and back ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing your ribs back to center, gentle pull of your belly in, full breath out. Couple more deep breaths like that. And be sure if you're finding this on Twitch, follow, like, share. If you're finding this on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you if you're connected on LinkedIn or following on Facebook. Thank you also for being here and for practicing with me. On your next exhale, lift your heels, come up onto the balls of your feet, engaging your calves. Lower your heels, breath in, lift, breath out. Lower your heels, inhale. Once more, lift. Stay for a breath in. Lower your heels, breath out. On your exhale, lift just your toes so the balls of the feet stay grounded, heels stay grounded. Lower your toes, breath in. Curl your toes up toward your knees, breath out. Lower your toes, inhale. Once more, lift. Stay for a breath in. On your exhale, curl your toes in toward the bottoms of your feet, like you're trying to grip the ground with your toes. Relax. Inhale. Grip the ground with your toes. Toes curl in toward the bottoms of your feet. Exhale. Relax. Breath in. And once more, curl your toes in. Breath out. Relax your feet. Here, lift your right foot up off the ground. Circle your foot one way, stretching through the ankle, stretching through the calf. And circle the foot the other way. Breathe. And then finding some stillness here, flex your toes, breath in. As you exhale, press your heel forward, engaging your quad, extending through the knee. Bend your knee, breath in. Press your heel forward, extend, breath out. Bend your knee, inhale. Once more, press your heel forward. Bend your knee, open your knee, leading with your knee out to the right. Inhale. Engaging your inner thigh, close your knee in. Exhale. Open, breath in. Close, breath out. Open, inhale. Once more, close. And return your foot to the ground. Here, lift your left foot, circle your foot one way, stretching to the ankle, calf, and circling the other way. And then finding some stillness here, flex your toes, breath in, press your heel forward, extending through your knee, engaging the quad. Bend your knee, inhale, press your heel forward, exhale. Bend your knee, breath in, and once more, extend. Bend your knee, leading with your knee, let your knee open to your left, breath in, close your knee in, breath out, engaging the inner thigh. Open, inhale, close, exhale. Open, breath in. Once more, close and return your foot to the ground. Here, getting into the upper body, we're going to start with wrist rolls here. So circling your hands one way and then the other. And then relaxing your arms down alongside your body. Lift your shoulders up, breath in. Roll your shoulders back and down, breath out. Shoulders up, inhale. Back and down. Shoulders up. Back and down. Here, lift your shoulders up and we'll roll the shoulders forward and down. Exhale. Shoulders up, forward and down. And once more, shoulders up, forward and down. Here, circle your arms back and up. Inhale, forward and down. Exhale. Back and up. Breath in, forward and down. And once more, back and up, forward and down. Switch the direction, circling your arms forward and up. Breath in, back and down, forward and up, back and down. And once more, forward and up, back and down. Here, press your palms out in front of you. Fingers are up. Breath in. As you exhale, open your arms out to a T. Flip your fingers down. Palms up. Inhale. Close your arms. Strong through your chest. Exhale. Palms forward. Breath in. Open. Flip your fingers down. Breath out. Palms up. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Press your palms forward. Breath in. Open. Flip your fingers down. And palms up. Breath in. Close your arms. Reach your arms up. Breath in. Release your right arm down. Left reaches up and over to your right. Both hands high. Breath in. Returning to center. Left arm down. Right up and over to your left. Both hands high. Breath in. Relax your arms out and down. Breath out. From here, we'll send the arms forward and up, and then reach up and back. Extension through the spine. Press your belly out. Draw your tailbone back, and then release into a fold over your legs. You can drop your forearms to your thighs and stay here, or belly and chest to your thighs, fingertips toward the ground, or just folding to your degree. Press down to your feet. Send your arms forward and up, reaching up and back. Extension through the spine. Breath in. Fold. Breath out. Press down to your feet. Reach your arms forward, up and back. Inhale. And once more, releasing into that forward fold. Stay for a couple of breaths. An imaginary string pulls the back of your hips back. Slowly roll back up to a tall seat. Lifting your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Rather first, let's open the arms to a T. And then as you exhale, wrap your arms around your body, giving yourself a hug, and gently rotate from one side to the other. Coming back to center, arms open to a T. Opposite elbow over elbow, wrapping your arms around, twisting from side to side. And then here, coming back to center, arms open to a T. Reach forward, round your back, chin to chest. Seated cat pose. Open, breath in. Look forward or up. Seated cow. Exhale, close. Open, inhale. Close once more, breath out. Open, reaching both hands high. Inhale. Left arm down, right up and over to your left. Both hands high, breath in. Right arm down, left up and over to your right. Both hands high. And release your arms out and down. Here, bringing your right hand behind your back. Left hand to the right side of your head, drop left ear to left shoulder. Head to center, left hand behind your back, right hand to the left side of your head, right ear to right shoulder. Head to center, relax your arms, chin to chest. Chin to center, turn your head to the right. Head to center, turn your head to the left. Head to center, hands behind head and neck. Lift your chin, gently drop your head back. And then here, bringing your head to center, return your hands to your thighs. You might make your way fully back into your chair so the back of the chair supports you, or you can bring support, a cushion or a bolster behind your back for support. Feet planted on the ground, or you can bring support beneath your feet to bring the floor a little bit closer and a little bit more ease through the legs and hips, whatever feels best here for you as we find our final pose. And here, as you settle in, relaxing as much as you can from head to toes, relaxing through your face, shoulders, hips, relaxing your fingers and toes. Together, we breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let go. And rest body, mind, breath here in our final pose, Shavasana. Feel free to rest here as long as you need. When you're ready, wiggling your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring some movement back to the body, and make your way again to the edge of your seat, feet planted firmly on the ground. Lift your shoulders up, inhale. Roll your shoulders back and down. Hands to prayer, thumbs to the center of your forehead. Wisdom, clarity, peace, and love guide you through the rest of your day and throughout your week. Breath in, open mouth, exhale, bowing forward. Namaste is an expression meaning the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me, whether you're catching this live or on the replay. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have, or rather, if you are finding this on Twitch again, please do follow, like, share if you're finding value from these daily practices. And if you're finding this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Again, if you're finding value from these daily practices. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure that when you are commenting, it is related to the practice that we are doing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you. Take care of yourselves out there. Peace.